Desiree. Hello. I am Taylor Moschetti. I am the artistic director of Laughing Pig Theater and LPT for Youth, as well as a teaching artist from the Molly Blank Fun ASU Gamage Teaching Artist Program. I'm here to bring another masterclass today, and I'm so excited because it's one of my favorite topics. But hello, everyone. Say hi in the comments if you are here. I'd love to see your name so I can say hello to you. So excited to be here today. Hopefully everyone made it over. Sorry it's a little bit later than it was supposed to be, but we're here now. Yes, good. Okay, so like I said, I am excited to bring you a master class today on one of my very favorite tools. During this Facebook Live today, we're going to use some skills that actors use to get into character and to help us stay focused and stress-free in our normal lives. So I'm going to take you on something that I like to call an imagination vacation. So we're going to go on a journey in our mind using our 5 senses. That means what you hear, what you taste, what you feel, what you see, what you smell. So now, before we can get started, I have some rules we need to go over. So there will probably be some times where you want to move around and talk about some of the things that you're imagining. And it works best if you stay still as you can. You can move a little bit, but quiet through the entire time. So when we're going on our imagination vacation, I am going to have you close your eyes once it's time. But I really want you to really stay focused and just listen to what I'm saying and do your best to imagine the things that I am bringing up. This is a time for you to really be creative and to use your imagination to imagine the things that I'm saying. So the most important thing to do is to make sure you listen very carefully and be creative. Now, I want you to find somewhere that you can sit or lay down comfortably in your home or wherever you are. If you choose to lay down, just one rule is make sure that you lay down on your back so that you can properly breathe. It will support your breath a little bit better if you lay on your back. But I'm going to give you about 10 seconds or so to find a spot to get comfortable where you are. Again, make sure that if you do choose to lay down, that you're laying down on your back like this or what have you. But find a place to get comfortable and get there in about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody should be in a spot that they are really feeling comfortable by now. Hopefully, if you're not there, get there. And now that you are comfortable, I want you to close your eyes. I know it feels funny, but you're just gonna listen to my voice at this point forward until I tell you to open your eyes again. But I want you to close your eyes and I want you to be comfortable in the spot that you found. Before we get started with the imagination part of this, I just want to get us breathing slowly first. So we're going to practice what you call circular breathing. You're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth and back in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Remember, at this point, you should just be listening. Your eyes should be closed, and you're just listening to the exercise. This is for everyone. Everyone can participate in this. You don't have to be a kid to enjoy this, I promise. So make sure you're continuing to breathe. And now I want you to tense up every single muscle in your body as tight as it can go. Tense. As tight as it can go until you feel like you can't do it any longer. And I want you to make sure you're remembering all your muscles. So we're tensing up our fingers, our toes, our booties, our nose, all of these things. Tense as tight as it can go. Tight. Oh, and relax. One more time, tensing every single muscle in our body, making sure not to forget any of them. Our kneecaps, our thighs, our feet, everything tight, 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 tight as it can go. Tight, 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 until it feels like you cannot do it any longer. Hold it, 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 hold it. Let it go. Okay. Now, while your eyes are closed, today we are going to imagine that we are going to the beach. So in your mind, I want you to imagine what your beach looks like. Again, there are no real rules to this. You're using your creativity, your imagination, so there is nothing wrong in imagining things that are not real. Just know that you are safe in your imagination. So I could imagine my beach is the color pink, and my clouds are made out of cotton candy. Whatever your beach looks like, start imagining that in your mind with your eyes closed and your voice off. What does your beach look like? What do you see at your beach? Are there any animals there? What does the sand look like? Maybe your sand is made out of something different. Maybe it's made out of Jell-O. I don't know. But notice what your beach looks like. What does your beach look like? Answer it in your head, in your mind. Now I want you to look down. Oh, you realize your toes are out. You are not wearing shoes. I want you to walk through the sand. How does the sand feel in between your toes? Walk through the sand and notice how it feels to walk through it. Is your sand hot? Is it cold? Is it warm? What does your sand feel like? Keep walking through the sand and walk forward. Walk forward until you get to your water. First, notice what your water looks like. Is it your favorite color? Is it full of your favorite animal? I don't know. What does your water look like? And I want you to take a couple more steps in until your toe is in the water. Ooh. What does the water feel like now? Is it cold? Is it hot? How does your water feel on your toe? I want you to take a couple steps into the water until the water is up to your knees. Now, how does the water feel now? Feel moving between your legs. How does the water feel? Now I want you to take a couple more steps into your water. Ooh, the water is all the way up to your belly button. How does the water feel now? Notice how it feels and how the water's moving. And take a couple more steps until the water's up to your shoulders. How does the water feel now? Now remember, you are in your imagination, so you are nice and safe. I want you to take a big deep breath and go underneath the water and feel how the water feels with your head underneath, and swim in the water and feeling it move, and come back up to the air for breath. How did it feel putting your head underneath the water? What did it feel like? And what did you notice? Did you have your eyes open underneath the water? Did you see anything underneath the water? What did it look like? But remember, you were safe. Good. Now that you've began to swim around your water, I want you to look back at shore, because someone's there waiting for you. Someone that you really love, that you really want to be there. Who is there with you at the beach, and what are they holding? They should be holding some kind of beach ball or something to play with. What are they holding, and what does it look like? And how does it make you feel that this person is there? Remember, it's somebody that you really want to be Maybe it's your best friend. Maybe it's one of your parents. Who is there? And notice what they're holding. What does it look like? They're going to come into the water with you, and they're going to play with this beach ball or whatever game it is. They're going to play with you with it. Like, you're going to toss it back and forth if it's a beach ball or a frisbee or whatever it is. But I want you to notice how it moves. So that beach ball, what color is it? Is it sparkly? Is it your favorite color? Maybe it's green or pink or rainbow. What does it look like? And how does it move through the air? Good. You're going to keep playing this game with whoever's with you. Keep playing it until you notice that you're kind of ready to take some relaxation time. You want to spend some time on the raft you brought. Go back to the shore, and I want you to grab the raft that you brought to enjoy. Maybe your raft is shaped like a flamingo or a giant cupcake. What does your raft look like? Or maybe it's just colored with all kinds of different colors. I want you to grab your raft and take it to the water and lay down on it. How does it feel to be floating on the water? How does it feel? What does the water sound like? What does it smell like? Does it smell like salt water? Or is it a completely different scent? Now I want you to look up at the sky. What does the sky look like? Are there clouds in the sky? If there are clouds, how many clouds are in the sky? I want you to count them. And I want you to notice what they look like. Maybe they're shaped like your favorite animal. Maybe they are shaped like a family member. How many clouds are up in the sky? Count them while you're listening to the beach and you're smelling, you're noticing what it smells like. Good. Now I want you to go ahead and jump off your raft because you notice you're starting to get a little hungry. So I want you to swim back to shore. You can bring your raft with you. Bring your raft with you back to shore. Swim, notice how it feels again to swim in the water. If it's cold, hot, same temperature. Notice what it sounds like to be swimming in the water, what it smells like to be in the water, and get yourself back at the shore. Once you're at the shore, there's a nice, fluffy, comfy towel there waiting for you, and I want you to wrap yourself in it and dry off. Oof, it feels so nice. It was waiting there for you. Once you're all nice and cozy, sit down on your picnic blanket you brought. There's a beautiful picnic blanket with a basket full of your favorite foods. I want you to open up the basket and notice what's in there. Your favorite food for lunch. Pull out the food, whatever it is. Pull out your food. What does it smell like? What does this food smell like? How does it feel in your hand? Is it something that you eat with your hands, or do you eat it with a fork and a knife? Notice those things and then take your first bite. How does it feel in your mouth and how does it taste? Obviously delicious because it's one of your favorite foods, but notice how it tastes. Keep finishing off this food. Take a couple more bites until you're done. And then you realize you also brought your favorite dessert, obviously. So get your favorite dessert out and do the same thing. Notice how it feels in your hand. If it's something that you hold or if you use a fork and a knife for it, and how hot or cold it is, if it tastes sweet, how it tastes and how it feels in your mouth. Notice those things. Oh, it's so good. You just had the best lunch and or dinner and dessert. Everything that you could have wanted. And I want you to put your food away. And I just want you to look around again. Look around at your beach. What do you see? What do you see? And what does it sound like? Can you hear any animals? Can you hear the beach, the waves rolling in? What do you hear? And now look back up at the sky. Has it changed at all? Are there more clouds in the sky or less clouds? Are they shaped differently? Or are they the same shape? What do your clouds look like? Again, count your clouds. Once you're done counting your clouds, I just want you to think about this trip that we just went on together and think about your favorite part of this trip. What was something that you really enjoyed? How did being here in this place make you feel? Knowing that you were safe and it was someplace in your own imagination. How did it make you feel? I want you to take a big deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you to tense up every single muscle in your body again, as tight as it can go. Tense it up tight, 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 until you feel like you can't handle it any longer. Tense tight, 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 all your fingers and toes and booty. Tighten it up, tight, 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 until you can't go any longer. And let it go. One more time. Tense up every single muscle in your body as tight as it can go. Tight, 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 tight. Tight, tight, tight. Don't forget about any of them. Don't forget about your face. We often forget about our face. Make sure the muscles in your face are tight, 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 tight. And let it go. Whew. And you can go ahead and open your eyes and do one more big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now that your eyes are open, I want you to share your favorite part of the vacation you just took. If you can, I would love to see your answers in the comments here in the comment section, and I will read them out loud too while I give you some time to do it. Please don't be shy. I'd absolutely love to hear what you did on your vacation and what made sense for you, what you enjoyed about it. But share, and I'll give some time, like I said, and you can just talk to your family about it. You can talk to whoever's around you about it. But what did you enjoy? What was your favorite part? Eating, of course. Always the eating for me too. It's hard not to. And I'm gonna keep that open for a little longer. I always say, like normally my favorite part, I really do love being able to just listen to waves, how waves sound to me. That's something that's really soothing to me. I enjoy that. Yeah. Sydney says her favorite part was seeing her best friend Van on the beach. She misses seeing her friends since school is closed. Yeah, it's hard right now. Oh, Sydney, thank you so much, Sydney. Hi, Sydney. Says, I saw a wave that was so big and fun in the water. Oh, so fun. I hope maybe you went surfing on it, or did you jump into it, Gemma? I felt so relaxed from Cheryl. Now I want to go to the beach and eat. Yeah. Me too. I know always doing this always makes me want to go to the place that I go. I'm like, well, I could actually go there. Thank you, Cheryl. I hope that I have an okay, soothing-ish voice. It's not like too much, you know. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I love hearing all of these. Wonderful. I'm going to give a little bit more time for sharing What else do I enjoy when I do these? I just enjoy how creative you can be during these. Like, um, you can be really realistic. You can go to a place that you've been before, or you can make up something completely new. I surfed on it. I surfed on it. Oh, so she surfed on the wave. Good. Good. Yes. I love going surfing. Well, I can't say that I like imagining going surfing. I don't think I've actually been surfing myself. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you, Brianna. I'm glad my voice is good for this. I like to think it is, but I never know because I don't get to hear. I mean, I can hear myself a little bit, but it's not the same. It's not the same. So, what you just did was use a technique called sense memory. You remember times that you've seen or heard, smelled, tasted, or felt something. And you use those memories to create some kind of world in your own head. This is something that real actors do. We do it to help us pretend that we're somewhere else or that we are someone else. And it allows us to be more authentic or real. Helps us be more real. Oh, sorry. There we go. You can also use it to travel somewhere else when you are feeling a little sad, maybe nervous, scared, whatever it is. This is something that you can do to help yourself feel a little bit more relaxed. Maybe you can come back to this beach at some point. Or maybe you can go on some other type of imagination vacation. You can imagine some other wonderful place, like maybe an amusement park or even a jungle, wherever you want to go, because it's safe in your own mind. I had so much fun bringing this to you today because this is, like I said, this is one of my favorite exercises that I do, participating in it and also leading it. I love to talk about it as well too, but I also find these so helpful for me. And I know we are in kind of some weird times. And so I think that this would be helpful for a lot of other people too. Wonderful. So I hope that you had so much fun today, and you remember whenever you feel off or stressed or overwhelmed, you can always go on a vacation like this, an imagination vacation. So thank you so, so much. And if you want to follow or see more things from me, again, my name was Taylor Moschetti. I am the artistic director of LPT for Youth for all of my youth productions or family-friendly content. I'm also the artistic director of Laughing Pig Theater, which is full of adult content. But I will make sure to leave information about my two organizations that I run below. But if you or someone you know is an artist and is interested in learning about arts integration, you should totally apply to the Molly Blank Fund ASU Gamage Teaching Artist Program by April 15th. That's the deadline, April 15th. It is such an incredible program to be a part of. It's so incredible. Like, I've learned so much, so don't miss out. The deadline's April 15th. So get your application in. I'm sure there's more information on this page, on ASU Gamage page. We'll also post on the bottom of this thread as well. If they haven't already, I'll have to look. But more information for you to be a part of this program. Thank you so much. I'm going to stay on here for a little bit longer and stay up on the comments. So if there's any questions you have, anything else you want to share about your imagination vacation, I'd love to hear them, but I'll be on here for a little bit longer. Thank you again, though. So again, if you have any questions or you want to share anything about your imagination vacation, I'd love to hear. Oh yes, and here's the TAP information for the Teaching Artist program I was just talking about. So visit that link if you want to learn more and to apply. It's an amazing program. I can't tell you enough how much I learned, and it's got like such a great community of artists that are a part of it too. It's really wonderful. And here, I'll share. Let's see. So for youth, oh gosh. So for family content and big theater for adult content. So those are the two links to the two of the organizations that I work with. We do a lot of, for LPT for Youth, we do a lot of different camps for kids, and also I'll be posting some more imagination vacations coming up. So if you enjoyed this today, you can come see more, because there's lots of different vacations that we can go on. So like I said, same thing, you can visit that page, yeah, and see some more. So I hope you enjoyed today, because I know I had so much fun, and it was great seeing the comments. And I'm gonna keep an eye on these comments too, because I love hearing about people's favorite parts of their imagination vacation. So I'm gonna be keeping up on this. So I'd love to see more too. And this is a great way to also talk with your family, and you can both do it together, like you and your children, or your children and your parents, whoever's listening to it. You can all do it together and then talk about the journey that you went on. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on this thread. Thank you again so much for having me, ASU Gamage, and I hope to see some more comments on the thread. All right, goodbye.